This is Max's trials bike. You may remember Max has put some posts on the forum about using the TUTORO Auto in the extreme environment of the Trials Enduro world. He's just going to show us how he's installed it on this bike so it doesn't get entangled with the chain and doesn't get dragged underwater. Okay.
Okay. So we have the fluid reservoir there, and the piece of pipe running to the back of the crankcase and kept away from the chain, and then round, held on by a small bracket on the centre line bolt there, and then dripping onto the bottom run of the chain, but on the inside of the chain.
Right. And the reason you've gone for putting it on the inside of the chain is that
we had a lot of trouble with the oil piling into the back of the crankcase here on the outside, and on the inside chain run the oil is taken away to the rear sprocket, which is where it's needed.
And obviously the conditions these are used in is where this back axle here is more than often than not under mud and underwater. Is that right?
Yep, they could be underwater to this sort of level.
Right. So you don't want something flapping around at the back, which is why you've got it there. That's great. And do you find that putting an oiler on the machine makes the chain last better?
About 3 or 4 times the length on this sort of going.
Right.
The chain and sprockets has lasted a full season.
And how long would it?
It's good going for us.
That's good. How long would that last without an oiler on it?
About a third of that.
About a third. And what would the chain and sprockets cost on this one?
About £50–55, somewhere in that region.
Okay.
We don't run an O-ring chain because they're too heavy.
Right.
And there's too much drag for the small engine.
Right.
We're just looking for performance at very low speed.
Excellent. So that's great. So 3 or 4 times longer. So you're saving a couple of £100 a pop then.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thanks for that, Max. And this chain, I presume, is still good to go for the next one.
It would do one more meeting, and then that's the end of the season. So.
Right. That's great. And when's the next meeting?
November the 25th.
And where's that?
Exmoor.
At Exmoor. Well, that should...
So another good extreme test.
Yes. That should get you wet and dirty, I should think. Okay. Thanks for that.